Up here, Jansen Smith, head of the state. And head coach Ryan Parker as well from Central Golf. So Jansen, it's been a few days now, I guess almost a week now, since you made it. And you made it by your chinny chin chin. So has it sunk in yet? I mean, you're a sophomore, that you're headed to the state tournament.
Yeah, it has sunk in a little bit. Still really excited about the opportunity to be in such a good field with a lot of great players that I know. So yeah, it has sunk in, and I'm really looking forward to it.
But let's talk about the last round. So the final round of the regionals, because tell me if I'm not mistaken, it came down to, was it a playoff? Was it a playoff? Or
it was a tie for a playoff.
A tie for a playoff.
But they don't do playoffs for the number positions.
So these last couple of holes, Jansen, you had to know that it was, I mean, obviously every shot is huge, but you had to know it was close.
Yeah, I really did know it was close. My coach had told me earlier in the round that everybody was struggling, and so if I just strung together a lot of pars, that I could sneak in there and get that spot. And so I just knew that if I just kept doing what I was doing, that it was a good possibility that I could get in. So I just kept my game plan and just stuck to it, and it worked out.
Now, for guys going to state tournament, I'm just curious about this. And do you get like more text messages now since then? More people talking to you, or girls ask you out more often now? I mean, how does that work?
I mean, they ask me out all the time anyways.
Oh, okay, of course.
But yeah, I mean, I got a lot of congrats from my friends and teachers and stuff at school. So yeah, it's been great. Everybody's been really supportive. So
let's go down to your coach, Ryan. You know, Ryan, you've coached Jansen, I guess, since for 2 years now. So what makes him such a great golfer? What do you like about him?
He's methodical. He's very thoughtful on a golf course. He knows what has to get done each round and has a game plan. It's where most players just go out and try to play each day. We try to prepare with a game plan for each course that we go to whether it's hitting a bunch of fairways and a bunch of greens, because that's ultimately what wins you tournaments. And you don't have to go and shoot 18 under par in high school like you do on TV. It's all about fairways and greens, and he knows that, and being able to get the ball in the hole and will it in the hole sometimes, even if it's not the one you're way.
Now, some of the people here, like, you know, Jansen's folks and people who have kids who've been in golf, they go to these high school golf tournaments, but the people who don't, you know, in most sports, your coach is on the sideline or on the, you know, dugout, whatever it may be. For the role of a coach, especially in a tournament, I mean, how does that work?
We get to coach them from tee to green, which basically means from as soon as they get on the tee box, I can help them pick a club, figure out what, you know, the lie and everything. The only thing I really can do is hit the shot for them.
Okay.
And then coach and I can walk with them all the way through the fairway and all the way up to the green until they walk on the green. I just can't read a putt or putt the ball for them.
So you're basically like the caddy, except you don't have to carry the clubs.
Exactly. I get the better end of the deal.
I was going to say, that's a pretty good deal right there. We got with us Jansen Smith and Ryan Parker. Jansen going to play the state golf tournament. Jansen, tell me, when is the state tournament?
It's the Monday of April 25th and April.
So next
26th.
Monday?
Yes.
Okay, next Monday and Tuesday. Where are you playing at?
Legacy Hills Country Club in Georgetown.
Ever played there before?
I haven't.
Okay. What have you heard about it?
I've heard from some people that the greens are pretty tricky and that you have to, even there, you have to just hit a lot of fairways and greens and keep the ball in front of you and not get too errant with tee shots and careless. So I think if I really stay focused and put the ball where I need to, I can be pretty successful there.
Now, how long have you played golf? At what age did you decide golf was your sport, and when did you actually start playing?
I first started playing right as soon as I could walk, around 18 months old. And
really?
Yeah, my parents were really involved in the golf business, and so they kind of brought me to the game, and I love it a lot. I love it so much, and I always will.
So you've just been around it your